We live in a world that moves very fast. Sometimes we feel lost, like a leaf in the wind. Intentional living is a gentle invitation. It asks us to pause, to breathe, and to see. It is the art of choosing our way with care. We decide what is important for our heart. We live each day with purpose and with calm. This way of living brings us deep contentment. Many of us live on autopilot, reacting to life. We may follow paths that are not truly our own. Intentional living is about waking up. It is like opening our eyes to the morning light. We see clearly what nourishes us and what does not. We make conscious choices, big and small. These choices shape our experience of the world. They lead us towards a life filled with meaning. This path is not about perfection or rigid rules. It is about gentleness and understanding ourselves. We learn to listen to the quiet voice within. This voice guides us towards what is true for us. Intentional living is a practice, like walking meditation. With each step, we become more present. With each breath, we connect more deeply with life. It is a journey of kindness towards ourselves. So, we begin by simply noticing our lives. We observe our thoughts, our feelings, our actions. We do this without judgment, with open curiosity, like a gardener looking at their garden for the first time. What is growing here? What needs attention? This gentle awareness is the first step. It is the start of cultivating a life of peace, a life where contentment can truly blossom. Our mind is like a garden, vast and fertile. Many kinds of seeds lie dormant within this soil. There are seeds of joy, peace, and understanding. There are also seeds of anger, fear, and despair. The quality of our mind's soil is very important. It determines which seeds will sprout and grow strong. We can learn to care for this inner garden. This is a fundamental part of intentional living. The soil of our mind is made of our past experiences. It includes our habits, our perceptions, and our thoughts. Sometimes this soil can become hard or depleted. This happens when we neglect our inner well-being. Negative thoughts can act like weeds taking over. But even the most neglected soil can be restored. We can add compassion and mindfulness like compost. This makes the soil rich and welcoming for good seeds. Understanding our mind's garden is an act of love. We look deeply to see what conditions are present. Are there stones of old hurts that need to be removed? Is the soil dry from lack of joy or connection? We do not judge what we find in our garden. We simply observe with kindness and acceptance. This clear seeing helps us know how to care for it. It is the foundation for planting new, wholesome seeds. When we tend to the soil of our being, we prepare for growth. We create a space where positive qualities can flourish. This is not about forcing anything to happen. It is about creating the right conditions with gentleness. A healthy mind, like healthy soil, supports vibrant life. It allows the seeds of contentment to take root easily. This careful preparation is a quiet act of creation. It is the beginning of a beautiful inner landscape. Intentional living is like carefully choosing seeds for our garden. We decide what qualities we want to cultivate in our lives. Do we wish for more peace, more love, more understanding? These are the seeds we select with mindful attention. Each thought, word, and action can be a seed. By choosing our intentions, we choose what we grow. This is a powerful practice of shaping our reality. We become conscious gardeners of our own hearts. The seeds of intention are planted in the prepared soil of our mind. If our mind is calm and receptive, the seeds will settle well. Planting these seeds requires us to be clear and focused. What kind of life do we truly wish to live? What values do we want to guide our daily actions? We can write down our intentions or say them silently. The act of naming them gives them energy and life. It is like placing a precious seed into fertile earth. It is important to choose seeds that resonate deeply with us. We should not plant seeds based on others' expectations. Our true intentions come from our own heart's wisdom. When we plant seeds of kindness, we will harvest kindness. When we plant seeds of mindfulness, awareness will grow. These seeds may be small at first, almost invisible, but with care they hold the potential for great transformation. Patience is needed, just as a gardener waits for a seed to sprout. Every day we have many opportunities to plant these seeds. A kind word to a stranger is a seed of compassion. A moment of quiet breathing is a seed of peace. Choosing to understand rather than judge plants a seed of wisdom. These small acts of intentional planting accumulate. Over time they create a garden full of beauty and strength. Our life becomes a reflection of the seeds we have sown. This is the gentle yet profound power of intention. The process of creation in intentional living is like preparing the soil. Before we can expect beautiful flowers, the ground must be ready. This means clearing away what no longer serves us. Old habits, limiting beliefs, and unhelpful patterns are like weeds. We gently remove them, not with harshness but with understanding. We create space for new growth, for positive change. This careful clearing is an essential act of love. It makes our inner garden fertile and welcoming. Preparing the soil also involves enriching it. We add nourishment to our mind and heart. This nourishment comes from wholesome practices. Meditation, mindful consumption, and spending time in nature are examples. Reading inspiring words or connecting with kind people also enriches us. These activities are like adding compost to the soil. They make it full of life and ready to support new seeds. A well-prepared ground ensures our intentions can take root deeply. Creation is not always about making something new from nothing. Often it is about transforming what is already there. We transform our suffering into understanding, our fear into courage. This is like turning fallen leaves into rich mulch. The difficult experiences in our life can become sources of strength when we approach them with mindfulness and compassion. This alchemical process is at the heart of conscious creation. We are co-creating our reality with the universe. This preparation phase requires patience and gentle effort. It is not a task to be rushed or forced. Like a gardener who tends the soil with care over seasons, we work steadily, bringing awareness to our inner landscape. Each small act of clearing and nourishing contributes. It builds a foundation for lasting contentment. When the ground is well prepared, creation flows naturally. Our intended reality begins to take shape softly and surely. Section 5. Nurturing sprouts. The dance of manifestation. Once our seeds of intention are planted in prepared soil, manifestation begins. This is like the moment a tiny sprout emerges from the earth. It is a delicate and hopeful stage, requiring gentle care. Manifestation is the process of our intentions starting to take visible form. Our thoughts, feelings, and actions align with what we wish to create. We begin to see small signs that our intentions are growing. This is a joyful dance between our inner world and outer reality. We nurture these early signs with attention and encouragement. Nurturing these tender sprouts involves consistent, mindful effort. Just as a young plant needs regular water and sunlight, our emerging intentions need our continued focus and positive energy. We water them with affirmations and visualizations. We provide sunlight through actions that support our goals. If a seed of peace has sprouted, we practice peaceful communication. If a seed of creativity has emerged, we make time for creative pursuits. This consistent nurturing helps the sprouts grow stronger each day. Sometimes challenges arise like unexpected frost or pests in a garden. Doubts, fears, or old patterns may try to hinder our new growth. During manifestation, we must protect our tender sprouts. We do this by returning to our mindfulness practice. We observe these challenges without letting them overwhelm us. We gently shield our intentions from negativity. We reaffirm our commitment to their growth with gentle persistence. This careful protection ensures our manifestations continue to unfold. Manifestation is not about forceful control or anxious striving. It is a process of allowing, of trusting, and of gentle guidance. We trust that the seeds we planted have the inherent wisdom to grow. Our role is to provide the optimal conditions for that growth. We stay present with the process, observing its unfolding with wonder, like a gardener who delights in seeing a sprout uncurl its first leaves. This patient, loving attention is key to successful manifestation. Our intentions gradually solidify into tangible experiences. Section 6. Blossoms of Being, the Joy of Actualization. Actualization is the stage where our intentions come into full bloom. It is like a plant reaching maturity and unfurling its beautiful flowers. The qualities we have been cultivating now shine brightly in our lives. If we planted seeds of compassion, we find ourselves acting with greater empathy. If we nurtured seeds of peace, a sense of calm pervades our being. This is the joyful fruition of our conscious efforts. Actualization is the living expression of our deepest intentions. It is a state of being aligned with our true selves. When a plant blooms, it shares its beauty and fragrance with the world. Similarly, when our intentions actualize, their benefits extend beyond ourselves. Our inner peace can calm those around us. Our joy can be infectious, uplifting others. Our kindness can create ripples of warmth in our communities. Actualization is not just a personal achievement, it is a contribution to the well-being of all. We become a source of nourishment for the world, like a flowering tree. The joy of actualization is deep and authentic. It is not a fleeting pleasure, but a sustained sense of fulfillment. This joy comes from seeing our inner work bear tangible fruit. It comes from living a life that reflects our core values. We experience a profound sense of coherence and integrity. Our thoughts, words, and actions are in harmony. This harmony is the essence of a truly actualized life. It is a state of being fully alive and present. Actualization is not an endpoint but a continuous unfolding. A plant may bloom, but it also continues to grow and change. New flowers emerge and the plant adapts to new seasons. Similarly, as we actualize certain intentions, new ones may arise. Our journey of growth and self-discovery is ongoing. We continue to learn, to evolve, and to deepen our practice. The joy of actualization fuels this continued journey. It inspires us to keep cultivating the garden of our life. Section 7. The Gardener's Touch, the Practice of Cultivation. Cultivation is the continuous care we give to our inner garden. It is like the ongoing work of a dedicated gardener. Even after plants have bloomed, they still need attention. We continue to water, weed, and enrich the soil. Cultivation in intentional living means maintaining our practices. We regularly practice mindfulness, compassion, and gratitude. These practices keep our inner garden healthy and vibrant. They ensure that contentment remains a steady presence in our lives. The gardener's touch is gentle, yet consistent. We do not become complacent once we experience some peace. We understand that our inner state requires ongoing nourishment. Just as a garden can become overgrown if neglected, our minds can become cluttered again if we stop tending to them. So, we make time each day for our cultivation practices. Even a few moments of mindful breathing can make a difference. This regular tending keeps the weeds of negativity at bay. Cultivation also involves harvesting the fruits of our practice. When we experience joy, peace, or understanding, we acknowledge it. We savor these moments, allowing them to nourish us deeply. This is like a gardener enjoying the ripe fruits and vegetables. This mindful enjoyment reinforces our efforts. It reminds us of the beauty and benefit of intentional living. Harvesting also means sharing our inner fruits with others. Our presence can be a gift of peace to those around us. The practice of cultivation is a lifelong journey. It is not a chore but a loving engagement with ourselves. We learn to adapt our practices to the changing seasons of our life. Sometimes we may need more quiet reflection, other times we may need more active engagement with the world. The wise gardener knows what the garden needs at different times. Through continuous cultivation, we ensure our inner landscape thrives. Contentment becomes not just a fleeting state, but a way of being. Section 8. The Harvest of Peace. Reaping True Contentment. The ultimate harvest of intentional living is true contentment. This is not a superficial happiness based on external conditions. It is a deep sense of peace and well-being from within, like a garden that yields a bountiful harvest after careful tending. Our cultivated inner life produces the sweet fruits of contentment. This contentment is stable and resilient. It can remain with us even amidst life's challenges. It is the natural outcome of living with awareness and purpose. Reaping contentment means recognizing and appreciating it. We pause to acknowledge the peace that has grown within us. We feel the joy that arises from living in alignment with our values. This is not about pride, but about gentle gratitude. Gratitude for our own efforts and for the path of practice. Contentment is like the warm sun ripening the fruits in our garden. It suffuses our being with a quiet, steady joy. This joy is simple, pure, and deeply satisfying. The harvest of peace nourishes not only ourselves, but also others. When we are content, we radiate a calming presence. Our interactions become more gentle, more understanding. We are less likely to be swayed by anger or frustration. We can offer support and kindness more freely. True contentment naturally leads to greater compassion. Our inner peace becomes a source of peace for the world. Like a well-tended garden that feeds many, our contentment benefits all. This harvest is not a one-time event. As we continue to cultivate our inner garden, contentment continues to arise. It becomes a reliable wellspring within us. We learn that we do not need to seek happiness outside ourselves. The seeds of contentment are always within us, waiting to be nurtured. Intentional living shows us how to tend these seeds. The peace we harvest is a testament to this gentle, powerful way. It is the quiet reward of a life lived with mindful care. Section 9. The Ever-Present Garden, Living a Cultivated Life. Tying all these metaphors together, we see a beautiful truth. Our life is like a garden, always present, always available for tending. Intentional living is the art of being a mindful gardener. We begin by understanding the soil of our mind, its nature. Then we consciously plant seeds of wholesome intentions, like choosing what flowers or vegetables we wish to grow. We prepare the ground through the creative act of clearing and enriching. This creates the best conditions for our chosen seeds. Then comes the nurturing dance of manifestation. We care for the tender sprouts as our intentions begin to take form. We water them with our attention and protect them with our awareness. Soon we witness the joy of actualization. Our intentions blossom into beautiful qualities and experiences, like a garden in full, vibrant bloom sharing its beauty. And through it all, the gardener's touch of cultivation is constant. We continuously tend, weed, nourish, and harvest. This ongoing process leads to a life of deep fulfillment. Contentment is the natural fruit of this cultivated life. It is not something we chase, but something that grows from our practice. The garden within us offers endless opportunities for growth. Each moment is a chance to plant a seed of kindness. Each breath is a chance to water our peace. There is no final destination, only the joy of the journey. The joy of tending our ever-present inner garden. Living intentionally means embracing our role as conscious creators. We are the sowers of seeds, the nurturers of growth, the harvesters of peace. This path is simple, yet profound. It invites us to live with open eyes and an open heart, to cultivate contentment not as a distant dream, but as a daily reality. May we all find joy in tending our inner gardens. May we all harvest the abundant fruits of a mindfully lived life. Peace is in every step, in every breath, in every seed we plant.